Well, today, a legend in the Central Ohio community is retiring from a full-time role. He's still going to be around, just not full-time. After more than 45 years, 10 TV's one and only Dom Tiberi is taking a step back from covering Ohio sports. Dom's impact on journalism, Columbus, and his safe driving campaign is immeasurable. For nearly 5 decades, Dom has been the voice and face of Central Ohio sports.
Taking a step back right now to spend more time with his family.
Because it keeps growing.
It keeps growing, and we're honored to have his family here in studio with us tonight. This is great. All right, Dom, who's with you? Round it up here. Roll call.
This is the queen.
Well, the queen, of course, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
And then we have Giovanni. We have my beautiful bride, Terry. We have Mia Marie. That is my dad, Big Lou, we call him.
Big Lou.
My son-in-law, Taj, right back there. That's Luciano. We call him Lucci Eyeballs.
Lucci Eyeballs.
That's my beautiful daughter, Kelsey. My wonderful son, Dominic, who his idea was when I retire, he would just take over because he's Dom Tiberi.
Right.
Oh, man, come on.
It's a good segue.
My beautiful daughter-in-law, Michaela, and that is little Noah. Let me
Hold
move
Noah
my
up
head
so we see Noah. There's
Can you get a shot of
Noah.
Noah?
Yeah.
Where is Noah? And I don't know where he got that blonde hair, but I love it.
Because we've all, been around as each of these babies have come to fruition. They're all here, and it's been wonderful to watch your family grow and to share the kids with you. Now, Angela Pace is here. She's the only one who can really control Dom, keep Dom, in control. How did you do that? Because we still can't figure it out.
He's scared of me.
Okay, I see it.
Threatened him with physical violence, and because I think I've known you longer than Terry has.
Yeah.
So I got stories.
Oh.
Yeah, I got stories. So I keep him in line that way.
Okay.
And although Angela is retired, she's not retired from Maria's message.
Right, she's a
Angela and we did it all together. We created it together. I told the story. Rita Wolf and I came up with Maria's message, the concept, and then she runs
facilitated it, yeah.
And she still does.
Because I'm the queen.
That's right.
You are the queen.
Well, it is a well-earned rest and retirement for Dom. No doubt.
And Dom, as you know this, we throw around the world the word legend far too often in the world of sports, but you really broke the mold on your way to legendary status in sportscasting here in Central Ohio. There's no question about it when you walked through that door more than 45 years ago. March 30th, 1981, President Ronald Reagan survived an assassination attempt. Bobby Knight's Indiana Hoosiers beat Dean Smith's North Carolina Tar Heels for the College Basketball National Championship. And it was Dom Tiberi's first day at 10 TV.
At Muirfield, Gordon will use about 12 cases of paint.
From there, the firsts were many.
Here we go, old juice. Do it! Oh my God. Oh boy! Hold on.
From the epically entertaining Dare Doms.
Oh jeez! Oh my gosh! Oh! Ah! 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 Oh!
Putting his body and pride on the line.
Can I come down?
I meet downtown Cleveland if you come over this way.
To touring every locker room in the land.
First thing you'll see when you come into the Reds clubhouse, right off here to the left, this is Pete Rose's office. If you come this way, this is the Reds' main clubhouse where all their lockers are.
And stalking every stadium sideline in the state.
So for at least one game, the Cincinnati Bengals will be the biggest Miami Dolphin fans in the country. The Dolphins have to beat New England tonight or the Bengals season is over.
He was first on the scene in New York when Columbus was awarded a Major League Soccer team, and likewise when Columbus landed the NHL expansion Blue Jackets. Dom, through the decades, is unrivaled at being first to the story. He also led the charge into the launch of Wall-to-Wall Sports, Central Ohio's definitive weekend sports wrap-up show, breaking exclusive Ohio State athletic stories and connecting with the community through high school sports, including the trademark Friday night football show, First and 10.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dom Tiberi. Welcome to First and 10.
They said they were going to shock the world, and that's exactly what they did tonight here in the desert.
Tiberi's coverage of Buckeye football stands apart. After a thrilling double overtime win for the 2002 national title, he anchored a marathon 2.5-hour live post-game show.
Buckeye Nation turning out in
reinforced.
And followed it with daily, unparalleled OSU coverage through 2 more national championships since.
For the 3rd time in my career, our national champion. Wow.
Rising from intern to heralded and definitive voice of all Columbus sports.
How you doing tonight? Dom Tiberi here. Let's talk some sports.
Dom is simply an unmatched institution in local television coverage.
Unmatched is a pretty good word right there as we wrap it up. And, you know, the stories that I have with you after 2 decades, it's sharing a cubicle basically all the time, could stretch long into the night like some of our road trips and those conversations.
We'll
Maria
always have
babysitter.
Knoxville.
Yeah, we'll always have Knoxville on the way to, which is on the way to Tampa,
Yes.
Florida, in case people don't know geographically. But when I was thinking about coming back and I talked to you and you said, Hoagie, we need you back, that really meant a lot.
Well,
Just so
we
you
needed
know.
you back, and you know, I never wanted you to leave. I love you, and I'm glad you're back.
We know that. But the other part of this is, as unmatched as you were in storytelling and fun and everything else, you're a better human being. And
Absolutely.
we love that.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
I remember.
You guys, I just love you guys. You know, I mean, I call Yo my work wife, and this is the queen, Hoagie, and it's just. You know, when you're in the trenches, I think you get it. When you know, we spend so much time together, and we're all in the trenches, and we've got each other's backs. That's what it's about. And I know I'm partial, but I just think, you know, Channel 10 is tops and is the best, and we got the best across the board.
We do. Absolutely.
And we'll always
Starting with
have
you.
those road trips. Bowl game road trips.
All right, well, Dom impacted so many people during his time here, both through 10 TV and Maria's Message. So we wanted to show you just how much you mean to people. So let's take a look at something here, something everyone knows you and your family for. Is your work educating Ohioans about the dangers of distracted driving. And as many people know, the Tiberis lost their daughter Maria in a traffic accident in 2013.
And since then, Dom and Tiberi have worked tirelessly to teach defensive driving skills, even help pass Ohio's distracted driving law. Here's a special message from Governor Mike DeWine.
Dom, congratulations. For 45 years, you've been the guy central to Central Ohio sports, and you've done it all at one station, WBNS 10 TV. You're the calm and steady leader we've all come to depend on. You've worked hard, you've covered it all. You know everybody. Dom, you're a real pro at what you do each day. And while your sports reporting and anchoring has brought you many awards and the respect of your fellow journalists, it's your work with Maria's Message that has, no doubt, saved so many lives. We share that as a priority to help make the roads safer for Ohioans, and especially for our young people. I've appreciated so much your partnership to support the passage of Ohio's distracted driving law. It's making a difference, Dom, every single day. Dom, your efforts in visiting 160 schools and educating students about the dangers of distracted driving helped to push more than 130,000 students to take the Maria's Message pledge. Dom, I have this proclamation signed by me and Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. You know, we don't have enough space here to list all of your great accomplishments, but we have a few here.
There are quite a few. We don't have time to mention them all, but I do want to say he mentions Maria's Message in this proclamation right here, as well as the service award you won from OHSAA. You were awarded that as well as your coverage of the Buckeyes, the Blue Jackets, the Memorial Tournament, and of course all the Ohio Emmy Awards you have won as well. So this is that proclamation, Don.
Gosh.
Yay! Dom loves Central Ohio. Central Ohio loves Dom. Love what you're doing, and it's just incredible.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the governor.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's in this club nobody wants to join. He lost his daughter, and he's just a wonderful human being, and it's an honor to serve on his safety committee.
And he's really been behind you with
Yes,
all
he
your
has.
efforts with Maria's
Yes, he
Message.
has.
And, yeah.
He's a great man.
Yeah.
Here's somebody else, because the hits keep coming, that you have worked with for 46 years in a row now.
Hey, Dom. 46 years, you know, you're only 5 behind me. We're 51, Barbara and I. However, you know, you've been a great addition to the Memorial Tournament. You've helped us through the years. You've been a great friend to the Nicholas family for all the years, and really appreciate all you've done. You know, you've gone way out of the way, and you still go way out of the way. But now that you're stepping down a little bit, we just want to wish you well in the next stage of your life. I know that Barbara feels the same as I do.
We're so proud to even know you, Dom. So thank you for all you've done for the Memorial Tournament, for Muirfield, for Jack and me, and so many people around you. You never say no, you've been great, and you just handle everything perfect. So thanks for your friendship, and good luck in the next stage of your life.
Good luck, my friend. Thanks.
I will say Dom knows everybody. He knows everybody. So if you need a contact, Dom will have it. And if he doesn't have it, he will get it.
Yeah, I mean, that, you know, people say, what's your favorite thing? And, you know, hanging with the necklaces.
Yeah.
You know, the governor signed this. My dear friend Jim Tressel signed this. He's the lieutenant governor. I think about Coop and Earl. I think about, you know, Moose.
Of course.
You know, I mean, I wanted him here, but he couldn't make it.
He's central to every story that we covered together.
I mean, we were, you know, it's just, I've been truly blessed, and
You have.
I'm melancholy because I don't want it to end. But
Good thing it's not.
But it's not ending. Yeah, you're going to be back. Let's ask Kelsey and Dominic are mic'd up. Let's ask you guys, what have you thought about this career your dad has had? I mean, you have his name. I'm sure people bring that up all the time. You've been known Dom's kids, Dom's kids. What's that been like for you?
It's been an experience, I will say. I mean, it's not something that's easy to get away from when you have the same name as the guy.
Right.
Those are some pretty big shoes to fill, I would say. But I mean, I remember coming into the station, you know, when I was little Dom, you know, coloring, and now to see that he's actually retiring, it's almost surreal to actually see it happen. I never thought I'd see the day, but.
You talk about in the trenches, like Dom mentioned, you've been in the trenches through it all. And Kelsey, I know you have a special message for us that you want to bring along.
Yes.
Because Dom's
Which camera does she look in?
Which staple? Right?
Okay, well, guys, I'm going to take over national holidays today. So national holidays, we have National Donald Duck Day, National Call Your Doctor Day, National Forklift Safety Day, National Meal Prep Day, National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day, and lastly, it is National Daddy Dom Retires to become Mia Marie's full-time Manny.
Yes.
So it's my fault. It's my fault, everyone.
This sounds like a sitcom. I feel a sitcom coming, don't you?
Another Dom staple. Everybody,
Mia.
big wave. Here we go. On the way out.
Wave.